My name's Duncan Chase. I'm the lead bartender for Taste Restaurant at the Seattle Art Museum. The best cocktails are made on inspiration. Sometimes there's a flavor that comes in front of me and there's just a sense that says, okay, if I put this with a good bourbon, a good rye, bring in a couple of other ingredients, it should work well. A number of years ago, one of the simplest that ever came together, I was dining with a friend of mine at a restaurant where I did run the bar, and afterwards we stopped by the bar and were chatting. I was talking about a cucumber-infused vodka I was playing with, and she mentioned that one of her favorite hand lotions was a cucumber melon. We happened to have a sample bottle of a melon vodka behind the bar, and I looked at the bartender on duty and said, hey, can you do this? And she did a fantastic job, and the thing sold quite heavily, and almost every woman loved it and attached it to this lotion that I think was coming from the Body Shop or another well-known place. And so sometimes it's as simple as that. I learned at one of my first jobs making good cocktails at a good restaurant that if you're starting with just really good ingredients, it can do a lot. We had been open about a week, and one of the servers came up to me and said, there's a gentleman at such and such a table, he's asking to talk to you, and very important, there's some urgency to it, and he seems very excited about something. I said, is there a problem? She goes, I don't know. And I went down, and the gentleman looks at me and he goes, what did you do to this? I said, well, I did this and this. It was a vodka martini. He said, it's the best I've ever had. And I kind of wondered a little bit at the time, but I went back and I looked at what I was using for ingredients. We had a good well. And since then I have done my best to make sure I am working with a quality well and quality basics. If the ingredients are good, my job is a lot easier. Craft bartending, well, in part it's the newest buzzword. We've gone through mixology. There's also a great writer who wants to refer to us as cocktailian bartenders. There's never been a good term to determine, okay, this bar does this bar does this. Craft works to a degree because what we're talking about is literally crafting the drinks. And in most cases, the starting point for that is using fresh ingredients, no pre-mixes. One of the best examples is what's known as sour mix. Most people will assume that a bar is carrying sour mix to make margaritas, whiskey sours, things like that. But in truth, sour mix is just a couple of simple ingredients. Simple syrup and lemon juice. Equal parts, you've got fresh sour mix. Rather than something was made days in advance, commercially made with artificial preservatives, we're talking fresh. And that's really the key to craft. You're building from the ground up. It's like making a pizza with fresh dough. We're building the cocktails that way. There are certain things that just from experience eating we know go together. It's like cooking any combination of spice, you know, that goes with certain things. And in essence, we're playing with flavors like a cook does, but we're also playing with a lot of spice, herb, that type of flavors, are resonant in the mixing ingredients.